Hello all, GC13 here. Today is the big day. The Pillars of Eternity backer beta is finally here. And I was thinking that I would do a few videos of this to show my channel since I was so excited about it. You know, people who didn't spend enough for the backer beta can still, you know, kind of live vicariously through me. So, as you probably figured out from the video title, this one's going to be just about character creation, because I know I cannot be the only one who was so frustrated in all of the demo videos where, since they had a schedule to keep, they just had to zoom through character creation so that they could get right to the gameplay, which is, I don't blame them for wanting to focus on the gameplay, because the gameplay is what they sold it with, but you know, people like me, we got to see our character customization. That's why I loved Arcanum so much, for instance. Well, that was more for mechanical customization than from just the sheer range of visuals you have here. So I'm going to take you through each race with both genders so you can get a good view. Over here you have the description for the race and their attribute bonuses, and you can just pause at any time so you can read. But we'll see, we have our Meadowfolk, and I should point out over here we have not just the description for the subtype, but also each subtype also gives you a special ability down here. Ocean Folk and Savannah Folk. This is one of the races they made at Polcloth. I think it's pronounced Omawa. And if I'm wrong, then I am wrong, but they are the big guys. And we have a long description down here. Dwarves. Not the smallest of the bunch, actually, but there is your Boreal and your Mountain. Elves, it's just not fantasy without them. That's what your pale elves look like. And your wood elves have a bit of a better complexion. Still pretty fair skin though. The Orlands, who as you can see are actually smaller than the dwarves. That's your Hearth. And that's your Wild, kind of with the almost like a Treant look. And finally, the Godlike. Everybody's been interested in these guys. You got your Death Godlike, who, man, I can't blame people for being just intrigued by that head. Fire. And I should mention, there are actually multiple heads. I'm not going to go so far. You have to go pretty far, as you see. I'm just on race selection. I have to get all the way to appearance selection to show you all of the heads, but just to give you a feel for how they look. And nature. And I will be going with a moon godlike for this playthrough. Probably a monk for the front line power. Also because right now the rangers have an annoying habit of losing their bows and not firing, so I want somebody this early in the beta, before that bug gets fixed, to, you know, just be able to constantly attack without making my life hard. It's a shame, the sheer level of visual customization though. I mean, I wish I could show it to you all, but that'd be pretty tough. And again, I think I'm going to go with Moon Godlike, because I'm a sucker for the color blue. And with the Godlike, you do get to pick your body type. So I'm going to go with the huge hulking Moonlight moon godlike because I'm going with a very powerful melee character. And you can read over there on the right what each attribute does, as I just very unintelligently just go crazy. Interruption is nice, but yeah, I don't even know how much the monks need resolve, to be honest. Let's go with a little bit more interruption. I know they say that people aren't finding perception as helpful. We'll see how that goes. And finally, your culture, it will, these are the same culture for every race. It just affects your starting equipment, and it gets +1 to 1 stat over here. So I guess we could pick either based on appearance or backstory. I'm going to go ahead and pick based on stats. I want that extra might, because, you know, while the monks in this one are just going to be doing serious damage. And hopefully not dying themselves. And we'll go with the laborer background, just because it's not going to come up in the backer beta at all. It's just gonna... that's for my benefit. See, I don't want something too close to my skin color, but I do like something closer to the blue spectrum. Maybe... yeah, that looks good. And skin color I don't think matters, does that? Nope, can't change the hair. And see, this is... there are the multiple heads. Ooh! Oh, I like that. That's cool. The little halo's not bad either, but I've made my decision. Horns. And you don't really have very much of a selection in portraits, so we're just gonna kinda hope that gets fixed. I mean, look, she doesn't even have any horns at all. And you get one choice of voice. So that's it. That's character creation. That was just a nice preview for the various body types you can end up with, what the races look like, their descriptions, their special powers. I hope you guys liked that, because if you did, I'm gonna have some more videos coming out with this character tomorrow, and hopefully we're gonna be able to do better than developers did and not have any trouble with those beetles at all. I'm GC13. See you guys later.